There is no simple formula for positioning yourself for success, but I think one of the first steps is to discover your own passion. Your passion will define what success means for you, not for others. My name is Hiromi Amano. I'm from Japan, and I've been working with a project that promotes youth-led social entrepreneurship to advance the sustainable development goals, especially in Asia and Pacific. So just a quick introduction about me. So I have worked in Jordan, Qatar, Sudan, Switzerland, and now in Japan. And I will explain more about my career journey. But to start, I'd like to introduce about where I work. So at the moment, I'm working the United Nations Development Program in Representation Office in Tokyo. I'd like to talk about my career journey. I'm from Japan. Then my hometown is called Yamanashi, and so this is it. And here is Tokyo. So it's next to Tokyo, but this is my hometown, and it's a small, ordinary town. But then somehow I always wanted to see the world, travel the world, and then for work, I wanted to help people in international context. Then, but at the time when I was a student, so my option that I could think of was only NGO or UN. Now you have another option as a social entrepreneurs as well. But so at the time, what I could think of is UN, and then I went to university in Japan, master degrees in England. And then I got internship in Belgium. Why? It's because I did the research, and to become the UN official, of course, I need English. And also the open case master's degree is basic requirement. So knowing this, I aim to get it for in my studies. My work in embassy was very fulfilling, but my dream was to work with people globally, not only for Japan. So I applied for UNDP and went to Sudan. So first year I worked in Sudan, in Khartoum, and then this is a beautiful country, has many history. Then from the second year, I moved to Darfur, Sudan, and this is the office. And then there, I was in charge of this youth volunteer rebuilding and Darfur project. So I asked my supervisor that I want to work with youth project. And then my supervisor said, okay, there is one project in Darfur. Do you want to go? And I said yes. So this youth volunteer rebuilding Darfur project, basically, we train the university graduated Darfur youth for 1 month on business and environment subject. Then after that, we send them back to their own community for 9 months, and they work as a volunteer to teach community what they have learned from this training. So we call them volunteer, but we provide some stipend as well. And this project was funded by Republic of Korea and Japan. So then the summary of my learning in Sudan, this was my first career in the UNDP. And then what was important is this basic skill, and then responsibility, integrity, and accountability, open mind in the country and the culture, and take initiatives. The thing is, because I was new in the UNDP, also I was young, so I didn't have much experience. But I got this opportunity. My supervisor trust me to send me to Darfur to allow me to work with project. It's because I had this basic skill plus responsibility, integrity, accountability, and it means that basic things is what I did is when I receive email, I reply in a timely manner. Someone called me, I pick up and answer. This is very, very basic, but if you cannot do these basic things, it's difficult to assume you can do more, right? So this first things is those skill sets are very important, especially for young people. And take initiatives. But I said that I want to work with a youth project. Then supervisor told me, okay, then there is option. So if I was just waiting for the opportunity, it will never come. So just to summarize maybe career advice I can make. And firstly, the important is to understand the job requirement. So whatever the job or work you want to do the research and what is the requirement to reach this job. For example, as I said, for the UN, often the master degrees is a requirement, so you will go for it. But in any kind of job which you are interested in, they have maybe necessary skill or necessary experience. So you need to know what is required, and then then you know what you have to do next. To start, most important is the passion. So what do you want to do in your life? Because again, this is long journey, and then even you like, it doesn't mean it's always easy. You face the challenges, but because you like about, you passionate about, you can continue. So therefore, it's very important to know what you want to do. It's not like other people say, yes, the doctor is the best job. Yes, I want to become doctor. No, what you want to do is very important. And then often, I think what you want to do and for who. I think it's very fulfilling to do for other people, not only for you. But then again, basic skill, the human skill, this is very important. You can get this expertise by going to the school or working. But this basic skill, gaining the trust, those things you should get now. And then, but the how, so at the moment, maybe you might find difficult to get the job directly. Then try to engage volunteer or community work or initiate youth movement by yourself. Because this is not just free work. No, through this, you can gain the basic skill and also network, and you can get credibility. You can write on the CV that, you have done this. And then next is the T-shaped, M-shaped skill. So for your passion and interest. And then if you cannot find it, I recommend to try the things if you have an opportunity. You think that, okay, this is not my interest, but if you have a chance and you don't know, you are still looking for your passion, try. And this way you will know, oh, actually I like this, or yes, I'm sure, I don't like this. So try many things, and then again, do the research and then understand the requirement, and also know yourself, what is good, what you like. This is very important. And then, lastly, it's storytelling with global agenda. If you want to have a global opportunity, try to use those SDG or work of UN and NGO align with your passion.